Good day everyone, this is WWE2K Mods and Stuffs, and today I will be showing you how to install a character mod alongside with his or her GFX, and we will also be changing the names and the SDB editor and all that stuff, also the render, etc. So this will probably be a bit long tutorial, but I'll try to be as brief as I can. I'll try to be clear as well. So if you have any questions, please don't forget to comment it out. I'll do my best to respond to everyone. And if you also like this kind of content, don't forget to like the video and share it, and also subscribe to my channel. Okay, so we're gonna start. First, you're gonna need CakeTools 2023. Now, this is still in early access by the making of this video, but I've read that this will be released on May 19 for everyone for free. As of now, if you want to use it in early access, you can support the PWM. These are the modders on Patreon, and I think it's really worth it. You can just do it on the lowest tier. I think it's like $5. You can get access to all the early access mods, all the exclusive stuffs. But if you cannot be on Patreon, then it's okay. This will still be released on the public on, I think, May 19. Now, the second thing you're gonna need is the sound editor. By the way, all of these CakeTools and sound editor, I will link this into the description. You're gonna need the sound editor 2023. However, the 2022 would still work. I just recommend the 2023 version. They refined the tools like this one. It's already a dark mode, and the database is already here, all of the previous games from 2K14 to 2K23. Now, this is still like the same app. It still goes with the same process on how to replace the music. I really recommend this one because this is more of like the upgraded version. And also, if you do the sound converter, you can just drag and drop here now. You can even use a text file with the YouTube links so that it would like automatically convert it. You don't have to download the music yourself. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing all the full showcase of the sound editor 2023. That will probably be on another video. Yeah, so I'll probably make a video for that as well in the future. Now, the next thing you're gonna need is a character mod. Now, you can browse this one in the PWM site, and the next you're gonna need also the GFX mod, of course, and also the render image, the .dds file. Okay, this is not just a random or just like an image you get from Google Image. If you can also do that. You can make your own render image. You know, we're gonna save time, and we're just gonna have an already made render, which is in here. So I've already have mine here. I have already prepared all the files that we're gonna be using for this tutorial here, the GFX and model, and also the render. Now, we are gonna be replacing Tyler Bate. If you're gonna replace a character, my tip is you should try and replace those characters that doesn't have any nameplate animations. Like, for example, Cody Rhodes, he has this American Nightmare logo and his nameplate, right? Although that can be changed, but it's quite a bit complicated. Again, if you want a tutorial for that, tell me in the comments. But we're not going to be doing that because it's more of like an advanced thing. So I think Tyler Bate doesn't have any custom design for his nameplate, so we're just going to be using him. So let's start. So the first thing is you're going to be replacing the GFX in mods, movies, SS, and Titantron. So on your 2K23 folder, assume that you already have a mods folder. I'm going to create a new bake folder for this here so that we will really start fresh here. It's gonna be empty. Now, first is we're gonna install the GFX mod, which is this one. What you're gonna need is you need to have the GFX ID for your character that you're gonna be replacing. So mine is we're gonna be replacing Tyler Bate. So first, I'm just gonna create a directory here for movies. So go on to your mods folder and then to your bake folder, and then create a new folder here called movies, and we're gonna be creating a new folder again for the excuse me, SS, and another folder for the Titantron. Here we go. For the SS and Titantron, we are going to need the wrestler GFX ID. Now, if you don't know yours, you can go to CakeTools. You're gonna need to open, and then you're gonna need to open the Bakefile 6 here. You're gonna go to movies, SS, and this will contain all the stuffs that you're gonna need. So I think mine is 751. Yeah, Tyler Bate. Yeah, here we go. First, on the SS folder, you're gonna open it, and you're gonna create a new folder here, and you're just gonna completely copy the code and the names. 751 underscore Tyler underscore bait underscore 2023. So you're gonna need to do that, and then you're going to need to copy the apron, the banner, the barricade. If you are porting from 2K22, so I'm just not gonna include this so that you won't be confused. But yeah, anyway, this would still work. Apron, banner, and the stage Thunderdome NXT. I'm gonna copy and paste it here on the folder that we just created. Now we're gonna click back, and then on the Titantron, remember the code is 751. Now this is the I'm just gonna rename this quickly so you won't get confused. For the Titantron folder, you're gonna need to copy the ENT file from your GFX mod, and then you're gonna need to rename it to this exact template except for the XXX, the X, the triple X. You're gonna need to replace that for your code. Aside from the X's, you're gonna need to copy this exactly, underscore 0 underscore 0 underscore 3. You're gonna need to do that. We're gonna need to replace the XXX with the code, so ours is 751, so 751. Again, I've received questions in regards to this. What if you have a 4-digit code, for example Cody 1025? So you're gonna erase, so if you have a 4-digit code, you can just simply type it here, 1025. You don't need the 0 on the first digit. So if you only have 3-digit, put a 0, then 751. Okay, so it needs to be 4-digit, all of them. So now that's there. That's all for the GFX. Just a piece of advice, it's better to separate your bake folders. Like you have a bake folder for the characters, another bake folder for the movies, the GFX, another bake folder for the arenas. Now that is really the best way to go because it kind of organizes your stuff. Yeah, it's just really not a good idea to put everything in one bake folder. Okay, but for our tutorial, I'm just gonna put everything here because we're gonna be installing the character in the GFX, so it's not gonna be that heavy. However, if you're gonna be installing a lot of characters, a lot of GFX, so you need to separate those on different bake folders. Okay, the next thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to replace the theme in the sound editor. Now I have a separate video for this. I will not be doing a very in-depth tutorial as of now. To save us time, you can watch the video. I will link it in the description as well. Here in the sound editor 2023, you need to go to settings, use the 2K23 in the database. In the 2023 version of sound editor, you don't need to do the XML files, on the video that I made. If you're using the 2022 version, you might need to do that. Just follow the steps on the video. After that, you need to open here the music 8 or whatever music that you want to replace. You can actually replace Tyler Bates. I don't know where his music is located. For me personally, I just like to replace all the generic ones. So I think it's on Sport 2. I've already replaced mine. You can't see it in here because I've used the sound editor 2022 version, but it's here if you play it. Yeah, so if you want to have that, you need to go and import your WEM file. If you have a WEM file, WEM file for your theme, you can just right click this import and then browse the WEM file. If you don't have one, you can go to Tools, Sound Converter. It reads OGG, WAV, or MP3 file, so you can just drag your, for example, this is the file, you can just drag it in here and then just click on process. It will generate the WEM file on your, whatever directory that you're gonna choose, and you're just gonna import it here. So yeah, we're not going to be doing that because I've already done that again. So this part is very easy. I think this is the easiest part of them all. So after you've done that, you're gonna need to replace Tyler Bates render. This is gonna be the render image here. So mine, I already have the code. Now if you don't have your code, again, you can browse it. I forgot where did I found this one. It's a lot of big folders. And don't be scared to browse all the stuffs in here. As long as you don't change anything, you're just browsing. Yeah, I think it's on bake folder 7. You're gonna go to UI, assets, 2K20 textures, and then 2K20 renders, superstars, type A. Now here are your wrestler codes for the renders. So mine was Tyler Bate. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure about this. Okay, I'm not sure. Don't take this like a rule of thumb, but I remember in our movies, Tyler is 751, and I think you just need to add 0 in here, 75100, because 75100, we're gonna find it. It's gonna be Tyler Bate. Here we go, 751 Tyler Bates. So we're gonna need to rename your render file into that one. You need to copy this. Where is that? 751 then 00 underscore Tyler underscore Bate. So just find your character that you want to replace here and just rename your render as that. Now you're gonna need to go into your bake folder. You're gonna create a new folder here, and you're gonna need to name it to UI. You're gonna follow this directory, this one. So UI and then another folder. This is very tedious, this part, because there are a lot of directories or a lot of folders involved. Sorry, I can't pronounce it anymore. So assets and then another folder, 2K20 texture. I've already written it here, but we're just gonna browse it here for you guys. So we're gonna need another folder, 2K20 underscore, I think it's renders this time. You need to copy the case. It's case sensitive, so this is renders. Be careful with that. Renders is capital R and texture is small letter T. So you need to be mindful of that. You just gonna need to copy this, how it's written. Don't create your own or design your own. Just copy whatever's written there. So 2K20 renders. Open it, and again another folder. Superstars, another folder, and then type A, no spaces. Open it, and finally you're gonna need to put your DDS file here. This is your render file. Now we're done with the GFX, we're done with the music, and we have already done this. Now we did this first because it's a lot easier. The SDB is a bit complex, but it's not that difficult. We just did this first, get it out of the way, because it's just really copy and paste on all the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna need to change our SDB file, because even if you have the character for CM Punk, his GFX, his name will still be Tyler Bate. Yeah, in order to do that, we need to extract our SDB file. If you already have an SDB file in your mods folder, then you can just edit that. So we need to extract our SDB file from our actual game directory. So I think it's on it's on bake folder 0. Yeah, here we go. Go to your bake folder 0 and then click on the SDB folder here, and you're gonna need to extract. You're gonna need to double click this. So now we have opened it here, and you're gonna need to extract your SDB file. So now I've already done that. You're gonna need to extract your SDB file, and then just copied it here in our tutorial folder. Now you're gonna need to open, and you're gonna need to edit this to change Tyler Bates names to CM Punk. You can open it on the directory CakeTools, and it's on the bottom, the most bottom part here, SDB editor. Here, the English.sdb. We're gonna need to open this, browse your file here, English SDB. You need to open this in your SDB editor. Click open, wait for a bit. You're gonna need to go here in the search, and you're gonna type Tyler Bate. I think you need to press enter or something, or you just have to wait. Yeah, but anyway, it's here. It's gonna appear here now. You can just double click this, and you have to change it with the name of your modded character. Now this is also case sensitive, so if it's all capital, you need to type it all capital. CM Punk. Again here, CM is still capital, but the Punk is small letter now. So do this. So here we are. I think this is still necessary to change this one here. So now we have all the Tyler Bates replaced. Okay, so we need to search at Tyler. Here we go, at Tyler Bate. There we are. We need to change this as well to at CM Punk, whatever is the social handler for your wrestler. And you're gonna need to save your SDB as a new file. So modded SDB. You can name it whatever you want. You can name it whatever you want in this save, because you're gonna need to back up in here somewhere. But on our mods folder, on our bake folder here, you're gonna create a new folder and rename it to SDB. Open it, and now you're gonna copy this, paste, and you have to rename this to English SDB. So now we have what we needed. We replaced the GFX, replaced the music. We haven't installed a character. Okay, what that was stupid. Okay, this is very stupid of me. This is very what a blooper. What a blooper. I forgot to actually put the character here. Install the character. I tried it, and I was wondering why it didn't show up the new character. We didn't install the character, so what on earth? I'm so sorry if you followed the notepad. If you haven't completed watching this video, you just quit this video for you didn't like watch it to the end, then you're not gonna have a working character because we have forgot to install the character. What in the world? Oh man, install the character. I'm so sorry. That was that was actually very hilarious. So we're gonna go to our mods folder to install our character mod. Of course, that's like the whole point. My character mod is here in the model folder. In your mods, in your big folder, you're gonna need to create another folder here, and you're gonna name it characters. Okay, now same thing with what we did on the movies. We're gonna need to have Tyler Bates wrestler ID. Now these are very different. I mean, quite similar, but yeah, in here in the Titantron in the GFX, the end part is 2023. However, in the character it's 2019. Now for your character that you're gonna be replacing, it might be different. So you can just go again to CakeTools, and you're gonna need to browse the big folder. You're gonna need to get the wrestler ID. Let's just skim this through. Big folder 0 characters. So yeah, in here, if you don't find your wrestler on the very first big folder, then you can just you need to individually check this. I know this is very tedious, but I guess PWM will create a list for this in the future so that you don't need to do this. But for now, if you don't have the list of all the wrestler ID, the GFX ID of 2K23, then you need to manually do this. You need to browse each big folder. You're just gonna need to find your wrestlers or characters. So a lot of characters are in the big folder 02. Just find yours here. It's probably the same with the the code. It's 751. Go to big folder 3. So here 751. Here we go, Tyler Bate. So you need to get this. You need to actually literally copy this letter by letter or character by character, and then inside you're gonna need to if you downloaded a modded character, you're gonna have two folders: the default attire and the base model. For the base model, just leave it as is. For the default attire, you need to copy the wrestler ID code here, 751. You need to put that here, there, 751 underscore default underscore attire. Otherwise this will not work. So open the default attire, and then you need to do this as well, 751 underscore. You need to just change the textures. You can leave it as is there. You don't need to change anything. So after you have that, you need to copy this one to your characters folder, paste it, and it's there. So yeah, we're gonna bake this folder again. I'm gonna bake this to 51. So it's baked successfully. Now let's open the game and see what we got. So we're gonna go to our entrance, CM Punk. It should be there. Here we go. Now for our render, as you can see, it's actually big because the render that I used is from 2019, 2K19. Okay, it's not the 2K23. I couldn't find a CM Punk render yet, but I guess people will, will upload their own renders. So the render is not working. If we go and check Tyler Bate is not, you can't find Tyler Bate here anymore because I've already replaced him. Yeah, here we go. He was before Tyler Breeze. So let's try and open CM Punk's entrance here. I think we still need to change his theme. So here we are. So you can see the GFX working, the mods are working, the name is there. However, music is different because we actually haven't replaced Tyler Bates' music on the sound editor. We replaced a generic one. I mean, I replaced a generic one. I didn't show it in the video, but you just find which music you replaced. You need to change that there in the game. So mine is sports 2. And also the motion, although it says CM Punk here, this is actually Tyler Bates motion. For CM Punk, CM Punk has no motion in 2K23, so I just use smooth shot. Here we go. So here we are. Now, yeah, we need to change something for the barricade movie. Use apron. Yeah, you can just turn it off because mine doesn't have any barricade movie. Here we are. CM Punk. This is the character that we've installed with all the music, the GFX, and the models. Just gonna watch him stroll down. A very good mod. So now we have this. Look at that Punk and all his majesty. There we go. Punk. Our character mod is successfully installed. However, the announcer, his hometown or home place is still in England. It's not in Chicago, Illinois. All those can be edited on the Meta 2. I think it's Meta 2. Yeah, it's the new Meta app, which is still in development and the making of this video, so I cannot show you that yet. However, once it's released, I will make a tutorial for it and how to use it as well. So that's the only thing. Yeah, the announcer, yeah, like Michael Cole will still say Tyler Bate, but I think you can change it in Meta 2. Everything you can change it on the Meta 2 once it's gonna be released. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm gonna make a tutorial for that as well. But as of now, yeah, we have a fully working character mod. Here's CM Punk. All this GFX and okay, Roman is really intense. Okay, just chill out, Roman. I'm still talking. So yeah, the models are working, the GFX are working, the theme are working, the names are there. By the way, his moves are still on Tyler, so you can just change this on the roster menu. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this kind of content, again, please subscribe to this channel. We're making a lot of videos in the future. Leave this video a thumbs up. Thank you again and see you in the next video. Peace.